The Brandon Peters Show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode.
And 4K BLUsday, everyone, brought to you by whysoblu.com. Back here, got a little bit better stack than last week, but a short stack nonetheless. But let's get right to it. First off, we have Godzilla, which is the Gareth Edwards version from 2014. The 4K Ultra HD debut of it to complete all the others from this new Godzilla Monsterverse have been out. And this is the one holdout. But this was worth the wait because they actually redid the color timing and stuff on the 4K one, and it looks marvelous. Like, seriously, the other one's just this drudgy, grungy looking slug. This has some nice color to it and really enhances the blacks, makes it all look really cool. Has one of the best Atmos tracks. So if you have Atmos set up where you got ceiling speakers and stuff, this is one of the best ones I've heard. And this is not shy about using the ceiling speakers, and it's actually relevant to the movie that you're watching. So this is a high recommend on picking up. The movie gets better every time I see it. This time right now might have been one of my favorite times watching it, and it was at home. I saw this in the theater too, but check it out, Godzilla, and watch Godzilla vs. Kong Wednesday on HBO Max or in the theater if you're able to go to the theater or whatnot. All right, next up, I have Dr. X from Warner Archive. This is a Michael Curtiz film. I really like it. Warner Archive's become like the get Curtiz's output in the hands of people. This one has Lionel Atwill, who's, from a lot of the Universal Classic Monster movies. The cool thing about this one is there are like two cuts on this. So there's a certain color version that is on here, which is that same kind of color they use for the Wax Museum or whatever. There's also a black and white version, and it's not just they zapped the color out of it or timed it differently. They actually shot two different movies, basically. This is like when they shot the Spanish version of Dracula with a different cast on the same sets and stuff. They actually shot different takes and stuff. So there's two versions of the same movie on here with the same cast. It's pretty interesting. I haven't popped it in yet. This one comes out late April, but I'm very excited to check these out. And I like Curtiz a lot, and just he's like the workman artist. Like, he was in the big studio system, did tons of movies, but he did Casablanca, Robin Hood, and stuff like that. And really interesting director. All right, next I have Rush Week from Vinegar Syndrome. It's a little slasher, not a very bloody slasher at all. Kind of interesting. It's a late 80s slasher movie, but it really feels like an early 80s one in terms of what they're doing here. And this one has notably just Kathleen Kinmont is one of the most notable people. She was on the show Renegade, Halloween 4, things like that. But she wears a sweater I posted on Twitter, very similar to those white sweaters that are really popular now. So she's in that club with this movie. But definitely, there's a couple other ones. Funds wise, I had them going to a lot of different places. So this is all I picked up from Vinegar Syndrome from this month. But they also had a lot of other good things as well. I still need that third Jolly box set as well. Then I have Wonder Woman 1984, come from Warner Brothers. This, of course, is the one that debuted on Christmas Day on HBO Max, and a lot of people had things to say about it. I'll have things to say about it in my review. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's near the atrocity or the crying that was had over it. I thought it was just a 3-star little movie, maybe 2.5. We'll see, my rewatch how it is again. But man, some of you cried about this one hard. Not as good as the first one. Interesting. It's ambitious. It tries a lot. It's way too long. But it's kind of sloppy. But it's interesting to have a sloppy movie in the times of super calculated superhero movies. Gal Gadot's great. Kristen Wiig's great. Chris Pine, always. But it's different. It's different, but, people don't like different a lot of the times. But I don't think it's great, but I thought that was fine. But, let me know how much you didn't like it, or liked it. All right, that's it for the new stuff. I've got, since we're doing an old space show, Quantum Leap drops tomorrow on this channel on the pod streams. I've got my Quantum Leap set from Mill Creek complete series. I did have the DVDs long ago, but sometimes I give stuff away, things like that, and I don't have them anymore. I collected them as they went. The box set started out cool. Like the first 2 seasons had these nice bulky box sets, and then they just went to those little slimline cases in one of these, and it was kind of boring. So that was to see there. So it comes with all the seasons. Season 1, but I've ordered it when it first came out, so there's a mistake in here, as Season 1 and then the first half of Season 2 are sharing a case when they shouldn't. And I don't like this packaging because I always hate it when they stack discs on top of each other. So that's the way it goes through the whole season. The discs don't have crazy art, so I'm not going to show them all, but like, yeah. So there's 2 discs in each spot that you see here. And then I have, of course, Season 2 with the first half of Season 3. It was supposed to just do that, and then Season 3. And the first half of Season 4. They've since corrected this issue, so if you order it now, it's probably not going to be like this. Here's 4. So the art changes on the case. That's cool. With the first half of Season 5. And then the final season, which only, see, they're not stacked in here. They're just as they are. But this was supposed to be how Season 1 was. But, man, mistakes get made in these all the time. And as long as the company is open and willing to correct these things, don't get mad at them. They happen. They're not trying to put out bad things. And sometimes when it comes to packaging, they don't get a pick. But that's the Quantum Leap. There's no bonus material. It is all strictly the show, which that's good enough. I never imagined Quantum Leap was going to come to Blu-rays, and when that happened, wow. So I would like to get, they also put out like Knight Rider, Miami Vice. I'd like to get those. Charlie's Angels is on there, but I'm not sure about that. But it'd be nice to see like Magnum P.I. get that little bump, get those Belisario shows onto Blu-ray. But that's all I have for today. Short episode, but got some things in. I have 1 or 2 things coming for maybe next week. But things are starting to pick up a little bit in terms of production on Blu-rays and stuff, and for the clients I do reviews for. But if you are a studio or distributor or marketing firm and want to see your Blu-rays or whatnot featured here on the show, feel free to contact me, naptownnerd@gmail.com, or mail at thebrandonpetersshow.com. I'm on social medias at Brandon4KUHD. You can find my reviews on whysoblu.com. There is more from the Brandon Peters Show this week. You'll get Old Space Show Quantum Leap with my guest, Tony Schaub, who will be joining me for the Quantum Leaps. And on Thursday here, you'll get the uncut episode from Monday, which I've got some chunks to add back to the Mike Vanderbilt episode. Him and I go off topic quite a bit, and it's really fun. If you like those off-topic things, let me know. I may change my editing style. I'm very tight, concise, and I like to keep to the point with things. And then on Friday, music video, Going Country, doing Garth Brooks' The Thunder Rolls, and I have it set to drop on here again. Those are hit and miss whether I put them on YouTube or not, but if you like them, let me know and I'll keep doing them. So I'll talk to you guys in the comments, but until then, always remember to keep the positivity in your online film chatter.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.